status button, alright.
That's not what I want. Rip. What's going on, guys? Sorry I'm late. The stream's still out here? Yeah, it did. Had a bank appointment there. Went a little longer than expected, but it was all for good because it resulted in me getting a better mortgage rate. I just had to re-sign my mortgage today. So, I do apologize about that, but we're back. Game on. Let's go. I'm going to play some Ruby Diamond Ardent today. Hopefully I got everything back on my stream. I don't think I'm missing anything. As some of you know that's been following me on Twitter, I did a wipe on my computer the other day. Pretty sure everything backed up correctly. And ghosted correctly. But, you know. Just in case, let me know if there's anything wrong with the stream or whatever. Let me know my volumes too and stuff. What's the real deal tonight? I don't know. I haven't heard anything. Why? What's going on, bro? I never got a talk or text from Joshy's son there, so I don't know. Are we doing stuff and things tonight or what? Oh. Oh. Wanna? Yeah, I haven't heard from him. I talked to him a little bit yesterday, but I haven't heard from him today, so I don't know. And he never mentioned anything on Friday, so I don't know. So I do not know. I do not know. So. All kinds of junk on my desk. I don't clean my desk the day before. My stream. It's, I said, a little behind here. The banking appointment took a while. But happy to be back. Pumped up. We're actually playing the deck that I told you to buy there, Pearl. We're playing the Ardent deck. It's actually not as bad as everybody thinks. It was in the meta. It's actually good. Just a few few changes. Actually, alright, I had to make a sideboard plan change, but that's fine. It did super well in the last big tournament. So we're playing his list, just a little, slightly different variation. His hand is straight ass. What are we playing? Okay, hand's great. So the primary changes, we're now running 4 Llama Herders. Because like Llama Herder is actually really good in the format and just generates you a lot of value just by itself, which is super, super relevant. How's the stream quality, guys? Good? Seems to be good on my end, but it's not too laggy or anything. Yeah, maybe. I was planning on targeting tonight, but apparently there might be this thing that I have to do that involves leaving my house, and socializing with people. So I'm running out the Llama Herder over the Wartorn General here, even though like I can get value out of the Wartorn General, but like Wartorn General is pretty mini minus. Like the value you can get out of this. So basically, I'm saying here, have a removal spell. If you don't, I'm probably gonna take over the game in the next two turns. Okay. So that's why I ran out Llama Herder right away there. This is kind of a weird card to be playing in a Verdict deck. So this might be the classic play whatever I own combo deck here. Yeah, I might have to go out and socialize with people. More so than I've already done today. So we'll see. We'll see. But I would like to get some Tarkov in, so even if it's before then, we should definitely get something in. So, or after, doesn't matter. So for those of you that don't know what Llama Herder does, Llama Herder has the Diligence summon a Llama. So when it untaps, I get to summon a Llama. So basically just get free value out of it. So that's why we're getting this going like right away. Free value is always good. Also good. Pacific time, which is like 11 my time, so that works. That's like 10, 11 my time, so I can make that work. And like my tournament tomorrow isn't until 5 o'clock at night, so you can make your things bigger. So wait, this is like a 3-color sockets with Verdict? Is that what's going on here? This is like 100% the classic I'm playing whatever I own, right? Or whatever I can afford. This is what, gain charges? Why? We're flooding really hard, but I'm still confused what's going on. So we run this out. We're going to use Llama Herder's ability here to tap. Well, do I really want to trade this for my Llama Herder? Not overly. What's going on, Peter? How you doing, man? Evening. Oh, yeah, I guess it's evening where you are, right? Sucks that we can't keep swinging with Llama Herder because I'm really not interested in trading my Llama Herder for this 5/4. My Llama Herder is definitely worth a lot more than that. So we're just going to slam with the Satyr. Get some damage in. Looking for a Moonrise Elder up the top. Moonrise Elder would be pretty great. Moonrise Elder would basically say we gotta win the game. But yeah, so this is 4-color sockets. So there's gotta be Satyrs in his deck, so 4-color sockets with Verdict. When is Hex gonna sponsor me? Hex is probably never gonna sponsor me. I mean, like, the only really people that are, like, sponsored by Hex, I guess, is, like, their Exalted members, which just get to stream on, like, the main channel. And I guess get some cards made by them, but there's no real sponsor through Hex. But it's fine. I mean, I guess, like there's third-party vendors for like Hex that sponsor players, which like there's that. Huh. I am on a team. I'm on Prismatic team. That is my, but like there's no like big sponsors for teams or anything like that. There's no flying. That's the beauty. See, there's no traveling for Hex. It's all at home. That's the best part about Hex. I don't have to leave my house. I'm gonna Valor up the Llama Herder here. I don't have to travel or anything for Hex. Not yet, at least. Maybe in the future, if something ever comes up, there might be some sort of thing traveling. But like Hex is not ESL level or anything. I guess I can't get too aggressive here, eh? Could tap down 3 things here so that I can swing in with this Llama, or 2 things. 2 things. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. We can block proficiently with that and this. So I think we're just gonna chip in with the Llama Herder, leave our Crusaders back to block. Because like we still want to get value out of this Llama Herder. Because again, it can just take over the game on its own. Down to 10. If he plays 2 socket troops, he just kills us. So we might die if he plays 2 separate socket troops, which would be slightly disappointing. There also might have been merit to tapping down just 1 and swinging with a 4/4 Llama Herder. Just leave an extra blocker. Oh, rip. Don't play a second socket troop. Oh, I guess that's game. Never mind. I lied to you. 68 at the moment. Nice, Peter. Are you still on turns? So this is a really weird socket stack. I'm very confused what's going on. I mean, like, Blinding Eye would be sweet if he was more heavy into blood, but I really don't think he is. Actually, Lyvaanth's actually good in this match. These Cinders actually seem medium minus for a low to the ground. I don't know if this is like if this is an actual Arcing Rest match or not. Like, maybe this is like, because like we didn't see an MC or anything. Maybe this is like 3 Arcing Rest. Maybe I don't want the Blaze. We're gonna be on the plays. His Wartorn General is gonna be medium minus. Hero Legend's gonna be good. Scion's gonna suck in this match. We want to keep all our Moonrise Elders. We'll take away one of our 1-drops. It's fine. We do want to be a little more removal heavy. I like. Okay, so compared to the traditional Sapphire Wild turns, I really like going back to our original Sapphire Wild list that we topped, that myself and Thurfer Howard topped a bash with. Back in beginning of December, kind of when the format started. I want to go back to. I like the idea of this hand's a little slow, but it's still keepable. Just because we get double ace. I like the idea of going back to something like that, and then being able to have a sideboard plan to side into the turns, essentially, deck for like the blood matchups and like the control matchups. That's where I would like to go with Sapphire Wild. Because, like, aggro's starting to come back. We can't just make a deck that loses to aggro. Aggro is starting to become a thing again. We're still going to find gas because the odds of us drawing a 5th resource is relatively high. Darkheart is... See, that's the thing. Like, if you go turn 4 Darkheart, turn 4 Pathfinder, and you can keep them on board for, like, 2 turns, if you can protect them, you're winning. Like, that's it. It's game over. GG. Your opponent's not coming back from that. I mean, we are going to get to curve into Elder here. And just beat him down hard next turn, which is pretty good. So we got to find another shard off the top of our library, and we go Elder into Heart of Embers. We're probably winning this because he's got a pretty slow hands. We got an Nefarious Corruptor, deals double damage. Okay, that's kind of neat. That also means this gets to swing in next turn. Because there's no way he's gonna block with Scion on Nefarious Corruptor, because he's gonna want to try and keep this alive to keep it doing damage to me. So I'm actually okay with that, because we were just gonna pummel him here into the ground, and I'm okay trading a Nefarious Corruptor for a Candlekin. It's fine. If he wants to trade a 3/2 that does double damage for my 2/1, I'm totally okay with that. But he also might be tempted to make this trade, because if he doesn't, I'm probably just going to kill him next turn. Since we drew the Ardent Crusader. Or if we draw a shard, yeah, okay, he's going to take it. Again, I'm okay with that because I don't want this on board for too long. Because, like, specifically because, this, if anyone's played, like, the traditional Stockits versus Ardent match, just literally goes to a board stall. If only Immortal were standard. Start playing Immortal. Phantom. I'm going to be playing the afternoon Immortal event on Monday and casting the evening one, so. Running an Animus out already. That's pretty... Okay. Shard. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Never did have it. Here we go. I'm going to shoot down this Animus. We're going to Valor up the Candle so that he's not trading the Phantom for the Candle. I'm okay wasting a Valor on that because I've got these other Valors. And then we just got to absolutely smash him here. He's just taking this. Okay, so if he doesn't kill his Heart of Embers, he's dead on board. Vap King is decent, but it's not as dominant anymore. Turns and combo are the dominant decks. Though I think combo has more... I think Turbo PA has more hate for it in Immortal than Turns does. So I think overall Turns is going to outlast Turbo. So we draw a Shard here, we just kill him. We did not draw a Shard. It's fine. He's still dead. Even if we didn't draw a Shard. Okay. I don't get that either. I was very confused about it earlier. Do you want to change anything up? So he is a lot heavier into... Another Conjurer. You kind of have to go bigger in this match, so when I'm not, like when I'm on the draw, I kind of like just playing the more removal. And going down to one Conjurer, and like playing the troops like I can just make bigger. Because Mono Blood is not playing as many discard spells. Like it doesn't play out like standard. It really doesn't. And like the aggressive decks are still really good in Immortal that Mono Blood can't afford to play like a bunch of discard spells in the main. I mean, I could Fate Weave. Yeah, this is probably fine because we Fate Weave a Diamond Source. We're okay. So like, yeah, they don't actually play as much discard spells as you would think. Because like you got to think like mono Wild Ramp is like essentially a turn faster in Immortal, right? Which is huge. So that's actually too fast for Mono Blood to win via discard. So they actually have to win by removal and committing to the board. 2/2 MC is gonna hurt because I don't have a way to answer that, and I Fate Weave to Shard. Kind of tempted to play this, just play the 1-drop and Guidance this turn. But there's also like merit to saving it to play with Scion. But then we just don't get to do anything. No, I think we're just gonna get some board presence here. We're gonna find a non-resource because I'm digging for an Elder here. Llama Herder is actually great. Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know if maybe Sapphire Wild turns could be a thing in Immortal. I don't know. I think you just have better options in Immortal for Sapphire Wild, to be honest with you, instead of playing a ramp deck. No, why would I block that? Really need to find a way to kill this. Hey, do I really want to burn an Arcing Rest on this MC right now is the question, though. It's a tough choice. Because, like, I don't want him to get value out of it, but it can kind of just be a blowout later. No, I think I'm just going to forget about it. And I think we're going to rip the Satyr here. Because it stops that MC from attacking more. Yep. Doesn't Immortal also have like a blue spell? It's a 5-drop that returns everything to hand. I mean, ramping into that seems pretty good. What's going on, Roses? How are you, man? Roses would be the guy to talk to, actually, about that. Roses plays Sapphire Wild and Immortal. There, Peter. So we drew the second Arcing Rust. At the same time, I still kind of just want to ignore that. And just start chipping in. Get some value out of this Satyr. Get this Hero Legend online. Because, like, Hero Legend's pretty great against this. It allows us to attack. Still don't like the champ choice. Really having a hard time with that still. Don't really like the colors either. Gas here. Could be. I think Runebind's going to get shifted more to the main deck, specifically because Turbo PA just kind of showed up in Immortal, right? Like, it just literally made an entrance, what, 2 weeks ago? It said, hi, I'm here, basically. Rude. Daybreak. Doesn't need to be doing any more damage to me. Really looking for a banner here. This time it's going to be the Arcing Rust plus Llama Herder just so we could take out Sentry and... oh, we got an Elder. It's just Elder? How could you just... No, I think having a Sentry on board is just too dangerous. So yeah, I think it's just going to be this. And then play out Llama Herder. It really depends on the format, because like Runebind is pretty medium mindness versus aggro decks. Like when you can be playing Transmogrify or Transmogrifade. Like Transmog is actually just better. I was not really a believer in that at first either. That Transmog was good enough, but it's actually just better. So it really depends on the format. Whereas like Runebind's like an okay card versus aggro, like an okay tempo card, but like it's better when the format is definitely like more mid range slash control-y. Am I shipping this candle? No, I'm not. We're just gonna go ahead and take these damages. Ooh, Darkheart. Darkheart's an interesting one. Okay. I'm gonna be forced to remove that. Don't really want to burn this other Arcing Rust on a Darkheart though, but I really don't have a choice at this point. It would have been really nice to draw another shard here, because I could have gone Scion, Arcing Rust, get value out of it. Like the fact that this is going to leave behind an abomination is kind of frustrating. Yeah. I don't really want to. I guess I can't even ban out on the charges. Because the wax, so that takes that out of the option. I mean, I could just play this Ardent Crusader. I think I'm going to end up killing a Dark Heart. But I'm just going to wait. We are just going to take a turn and hold up. Here, make him sack one of these Daybreaks. Okay. That Grimskull is really, really, really good. Another Badger with gain charges, eh? So we're going to end up killing his Dark Heart. We are currently in a bad place. I actually think I have to ship the Llama Herder here and just kill this. Because then I no longer really care about Dark Heart. Kind of in a bad spot though here. I really... Heart of Embers is not great either. That Grimskull Tactician is a rude thing. I mean, I could go... I could play out the other Satyr, but like... He plays a second Grimskull. I'm kind of in bad shape here. I also don't hate the idea of going Scion Valor just to make a troop. Where does Elder really get me though? I feel like Ardent Crusader is just better on this board because like if he doesn't, it's just a better blocker, right? Like I can't, I'm not bannering this turn. I don't have the charges for it, so I'm short of resource. No, I kind of think it's just Crusader. I have Valor here. Just gonna Valor up. If we hit a shard there, it would have been really ideal to go Satyr plus hold up Arcing Rust. But oh well. I cannot. I don't have a shard. If I had a shard, oh yeah, if I had a shard, it would have been much better to go Heart of Embers. We might just die here. We're going to be pretty close to dying here. If he plays a second troop, we're just dead. Rip. Well, that sucks. Oh well. That was a really weird socket stack. I might have played a little incorrect there. Maybe I wasn't supposed to let the MC generate as much value. That might have been pretty incorrect. I might have got too greedy with the Arcing Rust. But yeah, I don't know. That was interesting. This hand's fantastic. Double Llama Herder is always a fantastic hand. Double Llama Herder literally says, answer this or die. Yeah, Ali's Brew, yeah. I played that quite a bit, actually. He was chatting with me a little bit because he found out that I was playing it from one of his buddies. It's a fun deck. It's a really fun deck. Run a Llama Herder here. Next turn, we're going to go Llama Herder Guidance for a 4th resource. Shed a lot of shards on curve here. Yeah, this must be Ollie's Brew. Wow. Okay, interesting. So, if this is Ollie's Brew, he's main decking 4 Massacres. Which is obviously his way to answer my board with this, but I'm going to continue applying pressure with it and just make him burn that Massacre before we start going into Valors. So I'm actually okay just ripping all this and getting this going. Because, like, honestly, I literally don't have to commit anything else to the board for the rest of the... Man, I just let my Justin Trudeau out there. Yeah. Yeah, 4 PAs kind of makes the deck a little undesirable to play. Yeah, this is exactly all he's brew. He got good mills there, though. Still doesn't have a blood resource, though, which means he's probably just going to die, because he's not going to be able to... He's going to have a hard time answering the Llama Herders here. Just light him up. How would light him up make this deck better? The Ruby is literally just a splash specifically for this card. So this is how he reanimates Psychic Extension, right? So he puts Psychic Extension in the bin and then reanimates this card, or gets a way to reanimate this card, and then transforms Psychic Extension into a Mysterious Ruin, and then draws a shard and ascends. It is pretty ridiculous when you ascend on turn 4. Can confirm. Been there, done that. Okay, so he's not massacring next turn. My board is really weak to a Seeker, but he doesn't have a Seeker in bin, and he uses Champ Power, so the odds of him putting a Seeker in bin is not happening. And being able to reanimate next turn. So we are just going to literally say, make a big play or die. Why am I tapping with that? And he's tapped out, so we just tap all this down. And if he doesn't, he's just dead, like straight up dead on board. Like he has to reanimate next turn or he's just dead. And he might even just be dead through all the reanimation spells. Oh yeah. Yeah, he is playing two of the 3-drop runic spell. So Mistress, and that's gonna get him back Raw Paw. Oh, I guess it's gonna get him back both. That's pretty good. That's right, this is Dwarf too. It's fine. Did we draw a Moonrise Elder here? He's still dead. Okay, we didn't draw a Moonrise Elder. How do we kill him here? Definitely this out. So I can make my Llama Herders big enough that he has to block to not die. Meaning he's going to have to sack something to his Raw Paw Gang and trade it. Which I think is what I'm going to do here. Oh no, never mind. So wait, we're just going to make my Llama Herders huge because we're not dead on board. Basically, we get blown up by Massacre here. So if he goes Bloodshard Massacre next turn, we're just blown out. He's got to block something here. I'm like 80% the play. Sure, the play is to go Runeseeker, Rawpaw, and just cash your Rawpaw in and give it lifelink. Gain 6. Go to 16. That's kind of his best option here. He literally opened like the perfect way to stop my assault. Like if he had like if he hadn't milled both these, he would have been in bad shape. And like I see milling this, but like the fact that he hit one of his 2 Rawpaw gangs is pretty good, and his single mistress. Oh, he's doubling up. Okay. So he's gonna sack the mistress. Interesting. So he's doubling up so he can leave back Rawpaw Gang. So obviously we're going to kill Rawpaw Gang here. Oh, we got a Morden's Gift. Gross. That's disgusting. Or he hit a shard. Hey, Hex Ducklet. That behavior is frowned upon here. Making calling plays out that make our that our opponent benefits from. Because whenever somebody says that, oh, the best possible thing for our opponent to do is this, and then we lose because of it, it happens. Really, if we get an Elder off the top, we're just killing him. I think. Maybe not. No, if we get an Elder off the top, we're killing him. This Rawpaw Gang is a pain. But there's not an Elder. Or an Ardent Troop. For that matter. We might be in trouble here and running out of gas. If I swing with everything, he blocks obviously these, this, and this. Plus this. Takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, gains 6. Not worth it. So we're just gonna make these big again. Or do we just make one like really massive? Because we can make one that's 14-14. And then he has to block with everything to kill it. Yeah, we really need a Moonrise or Heart of Embers right now. This is kind of, the fact that we haven't gotten either one of those is kind of breaking our balls. Okay, wait, how are we doing this? Makes it a 6-6-4, make it a 7-7. We could swing with 2 7-7s again, but then like we just experience the same outcome. But like I don't think we can afford to wait. I think we have to keep pushing. To push through this. Yeah, we attack with a 7-7 and an 8-8. I think that's what we're doing. Because, like, he's only killing one. Oop. Did I hear my son? Oh. Yeah, okay, so he's doing the old double block again. Okay. This is actually going to kill both his troops. So he's really betting on hitting Mistress. If he misses off Mistress, we're going to be in excellent shape. He took my... he took my Llama Herder. I'm like looking like what just happened. Okay, we're in good shape. So basically, we're betting on dodging Seeker here. If he goes reanimation spell plus Seeker, we die. We die really hard. I mean, he does get to get in for 3 and get his Moonrise Elder back, but I think we still kill him through the Moonrise, or not his Moonrise Elder, his Rawpaw Gang back, but I think we still kill him through the Rawpaw Gang. Well, if he massacres here too, we die. We just get blown out. So we're betting on no Massacre, no Rawpaw Gang play. Okay. So we're not making either. And we're not reanimating, so he's probably dying. Unless we flipped up Massacres for Scars, but I really don't see why we would do that. Doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, Moonrise Elder at the top. Let's clean this up. Heart of Embers does it too. He did discard a Massacre, but he couldn't have cast it anyways because he drew it off a Ruin Passion, right? So, Op is just 100% dead here. Basically, he's hoping I punt. I don't think there's anything I'm missing, but I'm pretty sure he's just dead. Yeah, okay. Ire's gonna be good here. We really don't have much for this match. He's gonna bring in a lot more removal, so Shreds has got to be okay. Sabretooth doesn't really kill anything in his deck. His Glory is actually not bad as a one of, because like it can catch his 3-drop there with Deathcry. Or 6-drop, 3 defense with Deathcry, pretty easy. Well, I probably want these Dispels, eh? Like, these Dispels are probably good just to blow up his runes. Yeah. We're no longer in the play. This is bad. We're going to cut a Wartorn General. We still want to be really low to the ground. Lyvaanth's going to be too slow. Threads is bad versus Massacre, but, like, he's going to bring in spot removal post-board, right? So that's when Threads gets decent. That's my theory there. Right, this deck plays, we're playing removal post board. I think that was the plan. initially when, maybe we'll just cut this. Wait, what? Oh, right, we can't cut the Righteous Outlaw. Right, because I didn't bring in the Huntmasters. We'll just trim up. We still want to be really low to the ground. So I think we're just going to trim up a Scion because it's worse for Massacre. Yeah, oh yeah, he was very unlucky. For sure. I believe there's a decent amount of it in the board. I thought Ollie was okay. So then it was right to cut the cut this hand's fine. Then it was fine to cut the whatever it's called there. I'm drawing a brain fart. You guys know what I'm saying. Okay. Might have been right to trim up with some Llama Herders then, because Llama Herder is really bad versus Massacre and Seeker. But so by the way, mine's a little different than the Platinum Plunder. I cut a Wartorn General in favor of a 24th resource, and I'm also playing, like, I'm playing 4 Wax Sacraments because the card's fantastic, and any Diamond deck almost should be playing the card. Card does work. Card does a lot of work. Even though, like, it technically slows us down a turn, it still does a lot of work. I am tempted to rip the turn 3 Llama Herder here, and just literally say, have Seeker or Massacre again, or die. Not die, but we're going to probably take over the game. Oh yeah, it's insane. And like with Banner, it's really good too. Just like going wider can just kill your opponent. So all he hasn't been is a Yazukon. So unless he's got a Seeker in his hand and he rips Champ Power with Seeker, then these Llama Herders are going to put us in a pretty good spot because we have removal for Yazukon if all he's doing is reanimating Yazukon. So, okay, yeah, so like Diamond Wild is like one of the only exceptions, right? Like just about every deck that's playing Diamond should be playing Wax Sacrament. Diamond Wild Ramp, obviously, a little different. Okay. So we're going to take the Yazukon here. Ooh, that's an Elder on curve. Still think we have to go Satyr, kill Yazukon, smash with the Llama Herders. Or smash with a Llama Herder. Or just tap down the Llama Herders. Yeah, so we're going to kill Yazukon. Because Yazukon gains some life and just brings things back. We're going to play Satyr. And then we're just going to tap down our Llama Herders. We're not going to swing. Oh. Right. I'm just going to tap down the Llama Herders here. Just get value out of them. I'm not going to bother tapping down and swinging. I don't think I want to trade a Llama Herder for this. I'm basically going to, again, say have... So he doesn't have Massacre, and he's not, so he's dead next turn. We're just going to run right through him here with this Moonrise Elder. Missed Massacre because of Shard here. He's 100% dead on board, I believe. Let me think. So we block Crusader. Yeah, he's just dead. He's just 88% dead, no matter what he does. We'll just play the drop of wax anyways, just for added. There we go. So that was turn 5, that kill. But you said the deck kind of slows down a little bit. Like we're not playing as aggressive, but it has just a lot of free cards in it. Like you just have a lot of cards that are just, I guess not free cards, but just cards that are must remove. Like if I don't remove this, it's just going to take over the game and I'm probably going to lose. So like that's kind of the merit to why we're playing the deck, and why it's actually decent. And like it does a really good job at both pressuring Blood's life total. When you view the mono Blood matchup, it does a really good job of pressuring its life total while playing troops out that really tax its removals. So like it has to use its removal spells or it kind of just dies to them. And like most of the time, you kind of just tax removal spells and get them to a point where they can't actually charge power without pretty much dying. So they can't cast back up. Now, if you face down 2 brides, the chances of you winning is like 40%. Like you can beat a bride, but 2, you're probably down to 40% chance win. As long as like he gets a good removal spell with his bride and takes one of your troops. And then like if he plays 3 brides, you just die. Like you're never beating 3 brides. Period. Dot. But usually, yeah. Usually by the time he's playing the 3rd bride, you're just not fast enough anyways at that point, and you're already just losing regardless if he plays the 3rd bride, so the 3rd bride never really matters. Yeah, so you have the option to play Glories. I just don't really think it's needed. Like, I don't know. I don't really think Glory's good enough versus, like, the decks that, like, we don't need it versus Candles. No matter whatever way you cut it, really, the Candle matchup is going to be whoever goes first. Even if you're playing, like, Cyborg Tech Sport and stuff like that. I played that match enough. And, like, Glory's just not really going to help any of the other matches that we care about. Maybe Momentum if Momentum comes back with a vengeance, but even so, it's pretty hard to catch Momentum against Glory. Like, yeah, Glory's good against Candles, but Glory's also a 5-drop. A lot of the times they can get their candles big enough before then if you're on the draw. So maybe if you bring it on the play, but, like, again, at that point, it doesn't matter because it's whoever goes first. Speaking of which, candle match up here. Hand's great, removal, Crusader. Crusader's like a king in this match. The candles just like bow down to Crusader. Yeah, and like with it, like Glory, we don't need Glory to beat their like medium hands, right? Like, so, like we're good enough already to beat their medium plus hands, but like their best hands, if they're on the play, yeah, you're not gonna win, and Glory's not gonna help that match, right? So. We're just gonna curve out here. He definitely hasn't opened fast enough to go like 2 bonkers. So we could probably just curve out and beat him. You're just running him out of the game. between Llama Herder and Ardent Crusader, because like they have a hard time getting through Ardent Crusader. Oh yeah, and like in ramp that's different because you're playing Glory a turn faster, right? So like that's huge, playing Glory a turn faster. Not gonna bother pumping this. Oh, I mean, you have the same thresh problems with this deck. Any 2-shard deck, right? Are we gonna acquire? We aren't. I'm gonna Sabertooth my Satyr? That was loose. Okay. This is obviously the budget version. So this isn't like a really good example of the matchup at all. Wait, what? Oh, I guess he doesn't have the threshold to do it, yeah. Okay, what am I doing here? So, like, part of me wants to rip the Elder, but I kind of think... rip Elder, smash with everything, is he's not dead on board. Does he come in the crackback requires? 4, 12, 15, 16? He doesn't. But Choir plus the burn spell does kill me. It's just the one that's deploy and Deathcry eliminate. So I think I'm still gonna rip Banner here. He's not dead on board, but I could promote him to take a bad trade, so I'm not dead on board. If he eliminates another candle, am I dead here? Requires, that'll be 16, 18, I'll be exactly dead. So this makes another candle, I die. So I think I'm just swinging with Herder, because I'm okay if he trades here for Llama Herder. And Elder. And the Llama, yeah, okay, it's fine. I'll leave the Satyr back to block, because you won't be able to kill Satyr with a removal spell, plus Choir. And then Satyr will eat one of his candles. Yeah, okay. I'm okay with that. Because now if he doesn't actually game me and he gets too aggressive here, we can just kill him on the crackback. Yeah, get really aggressive. Come on, do it. Do it. Okay, he's not. Rip. Ooh, ripping into the Crusader, that's kind of nice. And we have removal, so we kill Candle Swing. Do we care about Valoring anything? Pretty sure it's just Jam Crusader Swing. I mean, you could say, like, if I guidance for a, if I guidance and I hit a Conjurer, I could just kill him, but no, I think it's just. No, I think I'm just gonna swing with everything here. Because, like, he's still kind of at a point where he's got to trade away some of these candles, and then I just kill him with Sabertooth, and I don't care about him killing me on the crackback. Because, like, he's dead if he doesn't take the right blocks here. Yeah, okay. So, he's punting. Interesting, okay. Because, like, even if he just blocked the Llama with the Acolyte and left the 4 candles on board, I would just Merc one, so he's down to 3. And now if he acquires next turn, he's only doing 12, and he's not burning me out of the game with his leftover mana or with his leftover resources. So I wasn't really afraid of it. And then he was just super dead on board. So that was my reasoning there. A Lyvaanth here is going to be pretty good. Okay. Yeah, but even if he so regardless that turn he had to block, right? So even if he just went and traded the Acolyte for the Llama, I still got to kill a candle with the Sabertooth, which means he only would have had 3 on board. And then even if he acquired, he wasn't killing me, right? Like, he was just coming across for 15. So I wasn't really worried about it. I mean, I guess he could have had Choir plus another Illuminate spell, maybe. So maybe that was just finally a little bit loose, but I don't think so. Wartorn General is great here, right? Like, I just Wartorn General plus all 3 Valors, smash, probably just kill him. I guess not kill him, but just put him in a position where he literally just has to block. I mean, my opponent played this game out very poorly. Hey, what's going on, Hex Vestris? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Playing a little bit of Ardent here. So he's got to ship something under the bus here. Yeah. Yeah. You know, the old shuffle problem I got. We had a funny conversation the other day. We were talking about how many times I've played the wrong card in my hand because of my shuffling habit. Let me tell you, that number is high. Rip. And the amount of times that I've done it on stream, too. Oh, boy. So bad. Huh. Alright. I mean, our opponent must be relatively new to this deck, which is fair. Oh, that's a good play. I mean, he still eats this. That's alright. Still dead in the air, but that's right. GG. So this is the only like unfortunate thing is that we can't say GG to our PS4 players and make them feel welcome in our community. They really need to get that chat going. It gets sad that we don't have that chat. Yeah, we'll just... It's very sad that we don't have that chat. We don't want this. We want this. And we want this. Lyvaanth is medium minus on the draw. This is a good match for Scion, just creating a bunch of blockers. What else are we cutting this? Sabretooth's good. We cut Righteous Outlaw and a Wartorn and a Conjurer. This is specifically when we're on the draw. We just want to play more removal and just more defensively, right? The more blockers we can put out, the better. Yeah, and like last time we talked to them, they're working on it, right? And there's only so much they can do, and I get it. Like Sony has so many loopholes to jump through. Like or I guess hoops to jump through. Sony's really weird. They're really what's the word I'm looking for? You can't even say like their standards are high. I don't know. It just you have to kind of conform to their way or like not at all. With Sony, it seems like you read a lot of like notes on like from like dev games and stuff like that. Just converting stuff to PS4 is just a nightmare because the way Sony is, and that's why there's a lot more like PS4 exclusives than Xbox. So it's kind of stupid. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair, and I see that, but at the same time, having that ability to chat with them would be like super nice, especially because like the way a card game is, right? Like being able to help people out and stuff like that. Like card games are really technical, right? You know, like they're not. You have a lot harder. It's harder to learn a card game and playing a card game correctly and well and keeping up with the meta from just playing the game than or like starting from a new player from just like starting as a player playing the game than it is like playing like a first-person shooter and stuff like that, right? Because like FPSs and like stuff like that, you could literally just do well from just straight skill. Sounds great. I'm gonna keep it. Whereas like card games, most of the skill comes into like your knowledge and your understanding of the game, and that's really difficult to do, right? You'd be surprised. There's probably a fair amount of 10-year-olds that play this. I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, right. And so I get where you're coming from. I 100% get where you're coming from. But like at the same time, for the purpose of bringing better content, you would think Sony would have some exceptions, right? Or like an understanding of that. Yeah, I went to PC as soon as I moved out of my parents' house. I hit PS3 and then got rid of all that stuff and went to PC. Right? I mean, I just say FPSs because it is the most commonly played game, and like, let's be real, or like genre, and let's be real. There's a lot of, if you're playing on the console world, you run into a lot more people that are under the age of like 14 than people that are older than that. Another benefit of PC world, just saying. You know, I'm not saying console world's bad, but another benefit of PCs. Hey, I'm Canadian. Just saying. What's terrifying is I'm not gonna bother getting into the whole gun talk. Because that's just a gong show. The terrifying thing about the PC world, though, is when you run into an individual that sounds like a child, and like, because you just don't know when you're playing, like for like PUBG and stuff like that. Like when you run into a guy that's like that sounds like a child, because it's just it's probably some older creepy guy on the other line that's just like purposely trying to sound like that, and it's really weird. Or it's actually a child, and then that kid is just like exposed to way too much. Like you can just tell. So you're almost just like, I don't know. It's a little weird. Oh. And like, I went ahead and burned the Sabertooth there, just because like killing that candle kind of represents like 4 points of damage later on. So that's fair to do. But yeah, also like if you're playing first-person shooters on the PC world, like it happens. It does happen. We aren't there are children that play PC first-person shooters, fortunately as well. And it just kind of makes you question humanity. And why the kid owns like a $1,400 gaming rig to actually be able to play certain first-person shooters. Yeah, let's not get into that just because there was just a fresh one here, and you know, shout out to those people that that did have to experience that. That's unfortunate. Condolences to anyone that lost their lives and stuff like that. But yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate that it happened. I also hope nobody in my stream today was negatively affected by that, and if you are, I sorry to hear that, and I hope that you're doing alright, recovering from it. So let's play out the Crusader here. This Huntmaster's going to be absolutely clutch next turn. If we want to get aggressive, we've got the Exalted Commander. This card is a 1-of, has been fantastic in Ardent. Like, especially in this deck, like, this card can just allow you to go over top. And, like, it can actually just close games super fast. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it'd be extremely unfortunate. I don't know what I would do if I was a victim of that, or somebody close to me was a victim of that. That's a shame. And, you know, it's a bad topic to be on. Oh, yeah, for sure. So. Oh, really? I didn't know that much about it. Ooh, rip. Bring to Justice. That's a card. It's a bit of a blow-up. So we're definitely gonna Huntmaster him next turn. Huntmaster into Exalted Commander. We'll just wall up here. That'll be pretty good. Right? I don't know if I should feel bad for playing this card or not, because I kind of am one of the individuals that called him out on disrespecting a teammate, but that's fine. He's lending me his strength right now. Well, I mean, it happens everywhere, right? Like, unfortunately, it's just a thing, and you know, because of literally what I'm utilizing right now, it's more of a thing, right? Like, the internet has just made it more of a thing, which is unfortunate, but you know, for every good thing in the world, it's going to be used in some bad way, right? So that's just the way it is. I mean, guns protect people, right? It's been proven time and time again. Guns feed people. You know, they have their positive uses, but they obviously have their negative as well. So that's the unfortunate side of it, but I'm getting a phone call and I'm just going to ignore her. It just went away rather quickly. Man, that's a shame. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's no such thing as a perfect place in Europe, right? There's literally like you can't kid yourself. There's no such thing as a perfect place to live. Bad stuff happens everywhere. I don't know if our opponent's just shocked, like he just doesn't know what to do. Yeah, which is absolutely terrifying. I mean, we're having small issues. We're having honestly small issues with that here in Canada too, like because of all the immigrants we're bringing in. Like, you know, it's sick to say, but it's happening, right? It's unfortunate, but it's a thing. So obviously, it's not as bad here. I mean, that happens everywhere, but like it's actually getting to the point where people actually have to be aware of that. Here, we're like, you know, before it was just never a thing, right? And I'm happy that we're bringing people, that we're saving people, but at the same time, yeah. So, yeah, we've had a few cases here in Canada where that's happened, and it's because our culture is different than what? It's because our culture's very different than other people's cultures, and you know they're saying that the individual like provoked them because of how they were like dressed, and it's a really awkward situation. Yeah, it's happened. There's been a few cases because of like everything that's been going on. It's kind of a fine line to talk about, and I don't really like to talk about it because I think it's great that we're trying to help people, and I get it's unfortunate that there are people that are obviously becoming victims of this issue that's going on. It's very unfortunate, and I'm not supporting it, nor like I don't want to say that I'm. It's a really awkward situation. It's really hard to talk about. It's not a good thing that this is happening, but it's a good thing that we're trying to help these people. But the reason this is happening is literally because we're trying to help these people in such an aggressive manner, by getting them out of where they are, and we're not like kind of essentially we're fast tracking them into our country, which is not really giving us the ability to make sure they understand like our rules, our laws, and what we stand for. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a good topic. Yeah, for sure. Like what Huntmaster says, it's not a good topic to be talking about online. It's not really a good topic to be talking about at all. I mean, at the end of the day, the guys that are in charge of doing what they can are doing what they can, and you kind of just gotta hope things work out for the best, right? I'm gonna take one more turn off to attack here, so I can drop this Exalted Commander. I don't really want him doubling up. Or actually, I guess it was a misplay. I could have swung with the Heart of Embers because you couldn't double it up on that. Never mind. I forgot the Kindle Kid didn't have point. I missed point damage there. That was bad. Nice! Nice. That's solid there, Lime. That's solid. I don't know what we're doing here, but... Okay. Not sure what our opponent was trying to do there. Alright, that's fine. So yeah, I kind of punted here. I probably should have attacked last turn with that. That was a bit of a misplay, but that's alright. I also probably could have afforded to take the damage instead of blocking there, but that's fine. That was a bit loose. Hey, thanks for the follow there, Hex Vestros. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. We're going to be making a lot more content now that we're past exam time there, so. Doing a lot more. Oh. That's gross. That's disgusting. Uh-oh. Did our PS4 player rage quit and walk away? Please tell me he didn't. Or maybe he's reading my cards? I have not. No. I have not. Still waiting. It would be nice. I mean, if I fail it, I just have to rebook, go back and write it. It's just basically a qualification exam for the next level. Yeah. And I mean, like I wanted to challenge it myself to see how much of the knowledge I could do myself. But there are courses that you take that you can take on it that are like proven to be really, really good. I probably should have guided this first before I played this, just in case I got a Moonrise Elder. This was loose. Got to focus back on Hex. AKA but getting feuds. What? Yeah, and like once I pass this exam, I actually think I'm gonna stop. Like I don't know how much further I'm gonna advance in this field. Kind of another field that I'm interested in. The primary reason that I was initially challenged this exam is because there was a potential opening for me to go to a new placement. That would have been a huge advancement for my career. I mean, I still want to finish this. I want to finish when I started, but I'm gonna look at some other options once we get by this. So. Come on. Oh no. Maybe the servers are lagging? Trying to give our opponent the benefit of the doubt here. He's probably just reading the card too, trying to figure out what's going on. For sure, yeah. And that was the original motivation behind it. Unfortunately, that area that I had the opportunity to go to got axed. Which is unfortunate, but oh well. I mean, the oil fields are cutting every day. Nobody really knew about it, but it is what it is, so. I'm just happy I didn't end up there before that happened and would have been out of a job because of it. But either way, getting this exam will open new doors in the future, so. So as well as make me even more qualified to work at the current place that I work at, so which is never a bad thing. Come on, opponent. Oh yeah, you should never stop advancing yourself. I mean, and like there's all kinds of different ways to advance yourself, right? So, like I think I would like to start doing a little bit of like write my CompTIA plus exam. I've got hours from being a technician at Staples way back in the day, so I can write that. I can. So I'm kind of interested in that. There's also like a lot more automation going on in the world, so that would be a way to kind of start into that field. Go start working as an IT guy, and then probably start doing my my computer sciences, which is what I initially wanted to do. But there wasn't really work for it out here where I currently live, so I decided not to because I didn't really want to move out of Cold Lake. My family's all here and stuff like that, so. What's pilot scale? Like, are you getting your pilot? Like, are you training to be a pilot? Is that what that is? Oh, sorry, I missed that. That first line. Oh, so you want to start a brewery? Nice. So, what kind of education do you have for that? Like, are you power engineer as well? Do you have your power engineering for that? Small scale, yeah, gotcha. I missed that. I missed that. Might start a brewery. I missed that. So all I saw is on a pilot scale. I'm like, wait, what? It's kind of. I confused myself. It's my bad. Hey, it could be. It could be. That could be your marketing. You could literally just be a brewery. That's a plane that just like travels all around and then just like can land anywhere. You get one of those planes that's like helicopter plane and just like set up shop. Just like lower yourself down. Be pretty deadly. Or you can just have like constant parties in the skies and just like pick people up as you go. Woo. Nice. Biochemistry is really just universal to have. So around here you need 4th class power engineers to actually be in your brewery, just because of all like the pressurized equipment and stuff like that, right? If you're making your own, obviously, if you're making your own beer. That's the regulations in Canada and America, at least. Nice. So I'm actually qualified to go work in a brewery myself, even though I don't have a degree in it. I would just have to be the maintenance guy. Oh yeah, nice. Well, if I ever come to Belgium, I will come to your brewery if I ever go to Belgium. I mean, it is on my bucket list. Our opponent is really taking his sweet time. Maybe we're doing the old, I'm going to take a really long time to pass my turns just to make my opponent work for it here. It seems. Oh, nope, he just rage quit. Okay. Darn. Now we got to wait 3 minutes. And I'm going to wait it because I'm actually trying to get up in top 10 here before ladder reset. I would like to finish above 6th. How dare you, Smallmans? How dare you? Top 10 constructed. So like, oh, he came back. My first season I was 6th, and then last season I didn't really put as much time into it, just because of studying, and studying like holidays and stuff like that. So I was like 24th, I think. But now that's all over, I would really like to top what I did first season and get 5th. So just a small goal. Oh, opponent rage quit again. Came back, realized that it doesn't instantly reset the game, it just brings you right back into the game. Rip. Ardent. I probably just butchered that word, so I apologize for my ignorance. Let's bring this up. Nice. I'm assuming you guys ship out of, like, you guys must sell out of, are you guys just local, or do you just sell out of Belgium as well? I guess the proper term is they're just all over Europe? Okay. Oh, you import to the States too? Nice. What if you guys import to Canada? Next time in Sobeys liquor store, because it's very mainstream, so they usually have just about everything. Oh, look. I wonder if this guy's going to rage quit again, or we're just going to figure out that he can concede. I mean, unless his PS4 is having like severe issues, or his internet's having severe issues, then I'm pretty sure this guy is just constantly exiting the game and coming back, hoping that one of these times it's not gonna put him back in this match. I'm sorry, PS4 player. I hope I don't salt you out of the. I hope I don't salt you out of Hex. I really don't want to see this guy leave Hex. It could be, yep. I mean, look how much time he had on me. Like, he was just taking so much time. 22. Alright. We kicked Ardent to death. Let's play some Diamond Wild Momentum. This is oh, what's his name? Hang on, Hex, PvP tools. Platinum Plunder. This is M Long's list from the Platinum Plunder. This is not Sargon Vito's list. This is M Long's list. Oh, I played a lot of Sargon's list, and honestly, I'm not sure which one I like more. Also, Sargon's list has been he's had a lot more. Yeah, he went second. Yep. I haven't played this list enough to get a better an idea which one's better, but Sargon has been obviously more consistent. I think he's been playing Diamond Wild for a lot longer. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he's more consistent with his tops than M-Long. Ooh, we get the good old Burn matchup. Yeah, hand's pretty great against Burn. I mean, it's a little resource light for momentum, but we've got a 1-drop to block and we've got double removal, so that's probably where we want to be. And if we hit a couple shards off our deck, we're just in great shape. Uh-oh. I hear crying. I'll be right back. Life's good. Wife's home. Wife is home, so I'm not really worried about it. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Utag? How are you? Yes, the joys of fatherhood. I didn't hear my wife come in. I didn't even realize the time. Wow, did I ever butcher that. Rip. Nice, nice. It's good. You not streaming tonight? Pretty sure I'm following you. Let me just verify. I am not following you. I thought I was. Well, I'm now following you. Hey, sucks to hear, man. It sucks to hear. I really hope you get better. It's going around. It is that season. Yeah, no problem. I'm like, I thought I was following you before, because like I follow you on Twitter, and I always see your posts. I think I've watched a couple of your streams, so I'm kind of shocked that I'm not following you. But now I am. So. Pusagath is a good, it's a good value card. I don't know how I feel about it in the, like, outside of Sapphire Wild. Because, like, Sapphire Wild is more of, like, a value deck. Whereas, like, whereas like you have enough value, I think, in the Diamond Wild decks, or like you're more aggressive. Whereas like Polsagath, I think, just doesn't fit there. No. Yeah, Corners is good, but like I think this deck's low enough to the ground that Corners is abusable enough, because I think Corners overall is just better. And like the lower to the ground, like if your deck's more aggressive. But like, yeah, sure. In the mid range decks, your 5-drop slot should be filled by Corners. I agree, 100%. In like the more heavier top end decks, or by Polsagath. So, nice green screen coming in. I got to pick up one of those once I get my streaming room set up here. Gonna be doing a big renovation in my basement here in March. So, you know what? You know what's a good way to crush a head cold? Now you need kind of a full day to do this, and you pretty much got to be a write-off for the next day. Neocitrin and rum, believe it or not. You literally, oh yeah, you have a Neocitrin tea with some rum in it, splash of rum in it, and you just float for the rest of the day, and you kind of just feel fantastic. It's like my go-to thing if I'm on days off. I just like, oh yeah. Oh, you just moved? Right on. Well, congratulations on your new move. It's tough. It's tough kind of getting yourself back organized after you just moved. Yeah, I think our opponent just disappeared. Hopefully our opponent's alright. Rum is life. Rum is life. Especially, being a father and a husband. Alcohol, a little bit of alcohol here and there definitely makes, helps you get through the day occasionally. Not the day, the month. It's one of those small things in life that you have to enjoy. He might have. He might have, yep. I mean, when this always happens, I constantly just think, is this like guy potentially getting mugged or something like that on the other end? Did like some guy break into his house? I'm always worried for him. There's like, okay, there's no way that's happening. Like, he probably just walked away from his computer or whatever. But like, there's always that sense of just like, oh no, I hope he's all right. All right, well, 17. Woo! We'll take the free win. Sorry for making you all wait the 5 minutes, but I am being stingy because I am trying to climb again above that top 10. So. My Novi luck's kicking in. So that's the beauty about being a part of Prismatic. You get like the plus 5% Novi luck perk, and then if Novi's in your stream or talking to you while you're playing, you get like plus 50% because of the Novi perk. It's good perks. It's just all the luck, all the luck. That's why we didn't lose on Wednesday when we were playing in the vault, because Novi was in my stream the whole time. And he's like rooting for the other player, and I sat there and misplayed a couple times, but I still got lucky and won. He just like contradicted himself. He just plays like the greediest stuff. It just gets everything. Just never doesn't have it. Speaking of Novi, where's he hiding today? That sucks. That really sucks. Rip. Uh-oh. Okay, I was like, are we gonna get another? Oh, rip. This is a brutal hand. This hand's not bad. We are on the draw. We have a Mightsinger. I think I'm gonna keep this, even though we don't have a Diamond Source for this Righteous Waxshot. I think I'm gonna keep this. This might be a little risky, but like we can play everything else in our hand, so. Hey, never not have it. We're gonna find Shard. I mean, we're not dropping Righteous Waxshot on 2, but or on 1, but that's fine. Going Waxshot into Shard is fine, and then following up with Mightsinger into Shard is also fine. Rep. Yeah, I hear ya. Back in the days of Brick Bunny, I would keep objectively correct hands in Kagu with like oh, this is okay. This is gonna be a tough match. We're gonna have to be really fast. Yes, Mightsinger, we're gonna get online right away. We're not this Mightsinger, this Righteous Waxshot. But yeah, I hear you. I would miss, or I'd keep 2 shard hands with Brick Bunny and then whiff off Brick Bunny and then whiff off a second one and still not draw a shard for the rest of the game. I've been there. There was one game where I was playing Jeff and I missed on 3 Brick Bunnies and got stuck on 3 shards because of it. And then proceeded to miss on 12 Brick Bunnies for the rest of the day because I dropped it out of the tournament. And I went and played ladder after because I was kind of tilted on it, and I just kept missing Brick Bunnies. And I played a game against Novi after where I literally just missed Brick Bunnies for the rest of the day. Ooh, what are we doing here? Is it right to just play this Mightsinger? Yeah, I think it's right to play this Mightsinger for no value. It might get countered here, but of all the things it's going to counter, I don't think this is where he wants to be. Okay, he's weaving it. Okay, that's fine. This is going to be a tough game 1. I can tell you all that. Game 2 will be different, but this will be a tough game 1. I played the Righteous Waxshot, or not the White. Ooh. Played the Mightsinger out just because obviously we're gonna get in with this Righteous Waxshot, and getting the value out of it would have been ideal. Yeah, for sure. 100% agree. Okay. So I'd rather Caravan get countered than Neo at this point. So we're going to run out Caravan, see what happens. Again, I'm okay with that. I got to burn through his counters anyways. We're just going to go ahead and keep pushing damage here. We basically need to pressure him out of the game. It's the only way we're winning this match. And this Righteous Waxshot does a very good job of that. Yeah. So we're going to go. But like he's also playing really defensive. And like with the Turbo PA deck, you don't want to be playing this defensive. If you're playing this defensive, it's because you can't draw and you're going to be too slow. Like he's going to have a hard time getting rid of this Waxshot unless he drops a Dark Heart here. Like he has to Dark Heart here. Or it's going to be a bad time for him. Which, judging by the fact that he's putting another candle on board, he's not Dark Hearting. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess he could play all these plus Dark Heart, which isn't a bad play, but no, we're not Dark Hearting. Okay, we're on the candle beatdown. So I kind of disagree with this play. I kind of like pumping here, because you could clock me significantly. Unless he could also have a Sacrament in hand, which I don't hate. At that point, then, let's see how this Neo goes. There's a good chance this Neo will go. 3 weave into nothings. Okay. It's fine. I was okay playing the Neo there over the Verdant Rift. Just because of higher ceiling. And like he's down to 2 cards, so there's a good chance he wasn't going to have it. I mean, it's good in the mirror. I can see Clash in the sideboard if like the candle deck was really popular in the mirror. I can see that. Okay, so he's got a bunch of candles. See, this is why I don't like not pumping the candles there. I mean, he's going to have blockers forever, for sure, but... This game is very much far from over. Okay, so I know he's got the mill spell in hand. Whereas, like, had he pumped earlier, yeah, he would have had one less candle, but he would have actually been able to start, like, beating down. Or if he just flat out saved it and just blocked, he still would have been alright. Back with food. What's going on, Lime Killer? Okay, I just got everything. Just all the blockers. Kind of just looking for a Seeker at this point. Oh, rip. Like a Seeker would clean this up pretty nicely. Yeah. I mean, I think it was still correct to play that Neo turn early. Like, it's unfortunately he had the weave into nothing, but I mean, he had 2 cards in hand, and he had already played a weave. So, like, the odds of him having a weave was just not happening. I'm not going to bother playing this with the shard out. There's no point. Alright, Hex Vestus, you have yourself a good day, man. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Are you streaming tonight, or are you streaming today at all? Or when's the next time you're streaming? I'm not going to bother playing this. I'm going to save this for something better. I don't think this is good enough. Oh, you did already? Are you streaming tomorrow then? I'm sorry I missed your stream, by the way. I was at a bank appointment this morning. It was long and drooling. Stream on the weekend? Okay. So guys, look for Hex Vestress. If you're not following him, go ahead and give him a follow. Look for him on the weekend. He'll be streaming. He's another great Hex streamer. Check him out. Ooh, Shammy. Okay, we're kind of at the point where we almost have to consider holding back, but we got to keep chipping, I guess. Is he debating on whether or not he's taking this? He probably is. Okay.
So.
Should have played the Deathless Devoted first, bait the counterspell. Hopefully this will jive. Rip. Okay, that's fine. Play another Deathless Devoted. At this point, I'm kind of in the market just to be blocking, unfortunately. He gets all his 1/1s. So that's why I played this out. I'm definitely going to trade it with a candle. Takes a blocker off board. Oh, rip! Yeah, you're right. Oh, I'm so bad. Oh, I forgot that you could revert runes with Death's Devoted. Can you tell how much of... Wow. Okay. That's a big misplay. Might cost us the game here. Now we're definitely not blocking. Just in case we don't draw a shard. We're probably going to draw a shard, though, just because, you know, rip our life, but... I'm going to take 4 points of damage here I don't need to take. Man. Well.
So.
It's going to get countered now, watch. I'm going to get so punished. Don't do it. Don't do it, opponent. Have a heart. Oh, rip. Nice. We're going to pump the Deathless Devoted so it can block. We kind of got to be careful here. I'm going to leave the Devoted back. Or no, actually I'm going to chip with the Devoted because we can actually get in damage. I'm going to leave the Righteous Waxshot back. Kind of need to start blocking at this point, especially if he just pumps. Oh, that was so bad. It's been forever since I played with that. Ooh, we're playing the Eyes build. Okay, that's terrifying. We're just... Well, okay, we're not dead, but we're not in great shape. We might be dead next turn, depending on how many cards he draws. Basically, he's looking... He's got to play 2 cards. If he plays Shard plus card, we die. Or if he just plays 2 cards, we die. Shard. Does he have the card to kill us? Does he got it? You got it, opponent? You got the kill card. Okay, so he doesn't have the kill card. Am I keeping the Righteous Waxshot here? Is there merit to keeping this just because like this can actually just kill him if we find removal for a candle? But I guess like what removal are we playing in our deck? Well, we are playing it. There is merit for this because like we could literally just kill him with this next turn if we hit removal. I think I'm gonna play this. I think I'm gonna keep this. Oh, rip. What's going on here? Hang on, guys. Sorry about moving the camera here. For those of you that don't know, I do actually use my camera as a I do actually use my camera as a webcam. Hopefully that didn't pile up my camera here. No, we good. Okay, I'll message you after. Okay, so we got another Waxshot, which is pretty good for us. Oh, I had my hand in front of it there. I just had to shut my alarm off there. I don't know why I had an alarm set for 5. Probably from a couple days ago. I just forgot to remove it. So I've got another resource in hand, so we're going to Fate Wave a non-resource at the top. Basically, he's got to find some way to get himself back into this, or some way to kill me. Because, yeah, he's going to start losing blockers here real quick. And all we need is a removal spell for the candle. And we do play 3 in the main. Ew, right. I have my disgusting iPad here. That's a chamois. Okay, that's fine. So... No, I actually still think I have to Fate Weave a resource to the top. He's got a block, so no reason not to swing. We got a Runebind.
So.
Oh man, all the candles. Rude. I probably should have played the chamois first to beta whatever he had in his hand, but it's right. Like we're still not in bad shape. I mean, it sucks that we Fate Weaved a resource to the top, but we cannot attack now. We're kind of on the defense. This is definitely not an easy matchup. Oh, he's getting wide. Currently wide enough to kill me next turn. We just ripped a shard. We're just dead on board. No. Yeah, we're just dead on board. Ah, darn. Should have Fate Waved a non-resource with the coin next turn just to make sure I hit something. So that was it. That was a slightly loose line on my part. That was a slightly loose line on my part. So, Magistrate's going to be great here. Just get low to the ground. Don't need the removal. Corner's going to be medium minus here. Seeker's actually really, like... Seeker's actually not bad in this matchup. Cut a Wildlife. We do want Chompknights because he is playing Dark Hearts. The rest of this we kind of just want. I'm just going to cut 2 Verdant Rifts here. Don't think there's anything else I want in this match. I mean, I know this has like decent value against him. But like I think I just need to prioritize ripping his hand apart, killing the Dark Hearts. Like this card is primarily for like the blood matchup. I guess I could see cutting Merry Caravan here just because like it's bad versus it's really bad versus the Clash decks, but Like I guess there is merit to keep cutting the Merry Caravans and just keeping the grasp in just to kill candles, but. Oh, Lime. You literally need to change your name to Diamond Sapphire Hater. Hand's a little slow, but it's not bad. You can find some gas off the diamond ice, so like we're alright. What's going on, Sergeant Vito? Underscore Rex? Why? Why? We're not playing your exact 75 there, Sargon. We're playing, still trying out, M-Longs there. Just get a feel for it. I still currently thinking I like your build better, but just felt like I needed to play this match. We just literally drew the card we needed. Felt like I still needed to play this match a little more, or this deck a little more, just to get a better feel for it. Before I can make an actual good assessment. Which one I like more. I mean, I guess. This Wise Magistrate is going to be great. The fact that we found that on turn 2 is going to put us in a really good spot. How much you want to bet this Palm is getting countered? Oh yeah. Ired? Ire? Let's go, rip it. My body's ready. Rip. Oh. Had the clutch removal. Another Wise Magistrate at the top would be really ideal here. I'll settle for a Neo. Oh, now we're getting Ired. Ire or Runebound. Nope. Didn't happen. I'm going to get value out of this first. I'd rather not lose this to Thinger. No. Yeah, I couldn't have. I'll run this Leprechaun out now. Insulator Neo versus Darkheart. I'm shocked it went through, but I mean, not a lot of candle decks are actually siding Ires, so. I know like there's a couple lists that sided Ires that talked with it, so I kind of expected people to start siding it, but this is probably dying in the upkeep, almost certainly. Yeah, he's probably checking that right now, or just gonna ITU it now. Okay, that's fine. Big old 8-drop, here we go. Ooh, there's a Wise Magistrate. And we just gotta get this through, which is really good for us. Did I just misplay here? I did. No, I didn't. I did not, never mind. No matter how I did this line, I wouldn't have had the resources to do it, so that's fine. Oh wait, yeah, I would have. Yeah, I misplayed. I misplayed. No, I wouldn't have. Because I wouldn't have been able to play this first and play that. Yeah, so no, I did misplay. Okay, it's fine. The fact that we got this Clobber Down is kind of sweet, though. don't know if I was supposed to drop this here. Because, like, this does make my board worse against Clash. Which there's a good chance it's coming. Oh, it's Dark Heart. Okay. Which means this Rotting Chompknight's almost certainly getting Runebound here. Or, oh, yeah. So I'm going to let the Clobberdon die. Gonna give him the... Okay. Hey, thanks for following there, Mr. E-Tech. Appreciate that. Well, there you go. We just followed each other now. Okay. So we're basically gonna kind of put him in an awkward situation here where he kind of has to runebind this, or he literally just dies. Okay. He obviously didn't have the runebind. Well, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered if he runebound it, because when I attacked, I would have got a shard into my hand, and the Chompknight would have dropped. So I was okay. Yeah, this is everything we want to be doing. Same thing. Yeah, it actually didn't matter even if he runebound there. He was just done. He was just done no matter what happened. He pretty much had to, like, snap runebind the artist and then just give up his Dark Heart to not die. Is what he should have been doing. But he's still... No, that would have been fine. Maybe he didn't... He must not have had a runebind. Because even if I played the Chompknight, he wasn't dying. He would have been in a much worse place, but... He wasn't dying. Yeah, it's debatable. Yeah, it's really debatable. I don't know. I think this hand's fine because we just got to be super aggressive and try and get underneath him. I like these leprechauns, man. They're sweet. Alright, there goes. Getting able to play this artist next turn is going to be really good, though. Because if he doesn't have the removal to follow up on this, we're going to be in fantastic shape. How many D running in this deck? Dark Hearts? Probably 5, I imagine. Or 5, probably 4. If you could run 5, that'd be great. Do we just try and go for the Palm play here, or do we just drop the Righteous Waxshot? What tournaments today? Oh, it's fight night. I would honestly recommend just checking out Hex PvP tools because like Fight Night tournaments are really like the decks are really cheap, right? It's rock format, so yeah, I'd recommend checking out Hex PvP tools and seeing what the meta is right now because most of those decks are like $5 or less. Like they're like nothing. They're like 500 plat to build. And then I would just build it because then you could do well and you just get packs for it, right? It's a good way to get packs. So like, let's go to Hex PvP tools. Say sorry to our opponent. History. Let's just go to like this afternoon fight night. Here's what was played this afternoon. So I would honestly just look through these decks, look at one that you want to try and make it because it's literally $5. And then like winning in that format's really good. Converting 3,000 plat. I think we're just gonna go for the Palm of Granite plate. Converting 3,000 plat into ooh, I'm okay with this. No, I'm not. Converting 3,000 plat into 3 packs is really good. This is like not the card that I wanted of all the cards to hit. Oh yeah, I could see definitely putting the Righteous Waxshot. That was probably right. That's valid. Yeah, 3,000. Yeah, but turning 3,000 gold. Yeah, sorry. Turning 3,000 gold into 3 packs is really good. Like that's great value. Do I try and drop Neo here? Or is that loose? I think I just have to, right? You guys disagree with that play? Was that not? Yeah. I was just wondering if I was playing Neo out into the counter spell. Or are you saying I should have momentum on Waxshot first just to get the try and bait? I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, that makes sense. Try and bait a second ITU? Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it was probably medium minus on my part. Put out some blockers here, okay. Hopefully we get some gas off the top here. Does not gas. I mean, Shard's fine, but there's no way we're playing the Seeker, so. Really needed a Brosi. A Brosi here would be fantastic. We could just sit and threaten that the whole time. By the way. Ooh, nice. Nice. I hope we get some UC troops in that set. I want Underworld Crusader back in the meta. Yeah, that's fair. See that? Hey, what's going on? Thanks for the follow there, KL Mero 88. Appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Dark Heart, okay. And he even got the mobilize off the Dark Heart. Pretty good. Well, goodbye, Sacred Stance. Okay. Yeah. The only real problem here is there's no way he didn't play this Dark Heart without protection, and like Seeker's kind of my answer to it. But I think I have to try and Seeker here. Am I trying to Seeker here? Or am I champ powering, playing the Shard, then Seekering? This is 100% getting countered, right? There's no way this is not. You're inbound or something? There's a weave. Okay. Well, rip. Dogface, what are you doing? Did you do something bad? Is that why you get kicked down here? Why are you wet? Why are you so wet? Are you outside? What did you do that you weren't supposed to do? Well, good call on forcing the block there, because now he's got to be really inefficient, and allows us to potentially resolve something to come back into this. Really need a top deck Brosi. Top deck Brosi, let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna play the Chamois out, get the value. No reason not to, I don't think. I don't think there's a reason to hold this Chamois. I think this is fine. Maybe it's right to hold there, hope that we draw something else to play alongside the Chamois. Ooh, double Dark Heart, rip. We did. Oh yeah, we did. Really need a Seeker off the top. Come on, don't have a Ruin Bind. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Give it to me. Give it to me. Oh, come on. Oh, get blown out. Oh, get blown out. Oh, get blown out. Novi luck, let's go. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's go. Lucky coin, finding gas, or sitting on it? I think I'm sitting on it. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna swing first. Jeez, that was clutch. Interesting. Okay. You can have Phantom. And you can make it a +1/+1. Now, are we putting a Shard on top just to keep getting value out of Merry Caravan, or are we trying to find gas here? I think it's just gas, right? Like, I think we're still digging for a Brosi. That's what's actually winning us this game. I don't think this Merry Caravan is going to be good enough. Hey, speaking of tracks, check your Discord. Check that Discord. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I PM'd you, Trax. A very important question. Okay. At least we can revert this phantom. God, I wish this card was playable. This card is actually good. Oh, he got immobilized off his consult. Nice. Okay, let's go. Brosi up top. Let's go. I'm feeling it. Brosi. Actually, honestly, another secret would be pretty great. Pathfinder is not great. Am I just resolving this just to put something on board and dying to a clash? I don't think so. Should just revert this and revert this? Probably not, actually. I think we're just going to chip for one. I'm going to hold on to this Pathfinder. I don't want to get blown up by clash. Alright, Mr. Etag, you have yourself a good night. Editog. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. If I'm not, I apologize for my ignorance. But you have yourself a good night. Feel better, man. Feel better. Those depth crawlers are probably going to kill us. Almost certainly. Editog. Okay. Or Editog. 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 Got it. Thank you, sir. Like I said, you have yourself a great night. And yeah, again, once again, I hope you feel better. Yeah, it might have been right to play Pathfinder into that. I think you're right. I think this might have been a misplay. But like, we're still kind of okay. Now we're definitely not okay. Rip. Rip, 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 rip. Brosi off the top. Let's go. Brosi me. Brosi me. Brosi off the top. Brosi off the top, and we have a game. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Let's go. And did we get a shard? We didn't. Darn. We're going to burn this on this. I know Brosiing into, like, with him being in Psychic Ascension already is not fantastic, but, like, we kind of needed something to get back into this. And this gives us a fighting chance. So I am being happy about that. And I think I had to Brosi that turn just to try and find a shard for Pathfinder here. Yeah, Silverback with Exalted Pathfinder can definitely steal this. I was really hoping we were going to hit a shard there, but that's fine. Or even if we just get a single palm, I think, and swing with this. Because we've also got this aspect as well. This also Fate Weaves, nice. Well, that cage bomb is rather rude. There goes our Pathfinder. Rip. Why you gotta do this, opponent? Why you gotta do this? Brosi, how dare you? When Brosi stabs you in the back. It's not nice. Why is this in my deck? Oh, my artist. Rip. Actually, I probably should have played the Call of the Deepwood first. This was incorrect. I misplayed here. I misplayed. Rip. Yeah. I don't think we're. I think we're saving this. Does Aspect plus Brosi kill him if he gets... Or does Silverback plus Brosi kill him if he gets greedy? 10? No, it doesn't. I can scrounge enough to get it back. Ooh. He's not blocking. So we're still not killing him here. But we could aspect again. Oh yeah, I can see doing it with a flying troop. That's true. But we also have the Silverback to crush. Yeah, we might be able to steal this between the aspect and the Silverback. I was gonna say he has the resources for Clash plus Darkheart. That would suck. Are we blocking here or are we just taking 4? What could he potentially gotten to steal this game? I think we're blocking at least one of them. I think I'm fine blocking at least one of them. I'm actually going to keep the flyer just in case, because the flyers could get in and just kill him too. Depending on what he does here. I mean, we also learned earlier that he is playing, he is playing... I get the feeling we just died. Silent sentence. Okay, interesting. So now he's out of Silent Sentence mana? Yeah, we're just gonna literally steal this game from him. Gross. That's rank. So we got here. Okay. I want to have multiple ways to kill him here, right? Because, like, say he's got some sort of magic way to just to kill this somehow that I'm unaware of. That's like destroy target attacking troop or something like that. Or I guess, never mind. Doesn't make any sense. Then this way I can aspect here to kill him as well. Oh yeah, I guess what if he has the Huntmaster? Go away, Novi! I forgot about Huntmaster. Ooh, 15. Okay, let's go one more. One more, and then that'll be it for me tonight. We did a couple hours tonight. Started at just after 3. Did you? Sweet. Let me just verify that, Trex. I'm pretty sure I'm right there. Hands great. Looks like we're playing against blood. Okay, that's fine. We've also got answers to the turn 2 prince. Hands really good. Right? All the Novi luck. All the Novi luck. Novi roots against me, and then he shows up, and I'm getting, like, just great Novi luck. We have to kill that prince. That prince is too dangerous to keep alive, so I'm going to grasp that now. Missing shard drops because of prince is a major problem. As much as I'd love to play this Righteous Waxshot. Yeah, really? I guess. But I mean, had I let that live, it literally would have taken a shard for me. So I don't think I want to play Waxshot out to get killed by Bride, so I think I'm going to palm here. Yeah, I guess. I guess I could see the reasoning behind that. Again, I really don't want to play this into Bride, but it's going to get Brided. That's fine. I think it's fine to ramp then play this, just because, like, if this lives, we do have the Verdant, but, like, 80% of the time this was going to happen, so it would have been wasted to wait a turn ramping into this, when now we can go Merry Caravan, double spell into Verdant Rift. I think that's fine. We also have the corners, too, that we can try and answer this Bride, or that we can answer this Bride with, which isn't a bad play either. Which actually, I think is just better, right? Just corners answer Bride. Wait, what? Set up huge swing, same situation, but he would have just killed. It would have just died of the upkeep, right? That's the thing. So I think I'm just gonna rift here, or corners the world here. Yep, we'll just answer the bride. And then we're going to do the old +1/+1. And then we can go Merry Caravan next turn, which I think is fine. I was going to say, some people might disagree with this line, but I like corners here answering the bride. I don't like elementals versus bride unless you're really trying to close the game out, right? And like this is a bride deck, so really hope he doesn't have a cock here. If we get cocked, it's going to be really sad to bin the artist plus Caravan here. Okay, he didn't. Okay. Oh, that was misplay, actually. This was misplay. Dark Heart would have been bad. Dark Heart would have been pretty rough. But now we get to set up for a pretty big swing here. Okay. I'm going to find gas just because I've got this Verdant Rift. I'm like, this is going to pump our troops now. Like, this with the +1/+1 counter plus Merry Caravan is actually deadly. Oh yeah, Caravan's amazing versus Blood. There's the Dark Heart. Well, goodbye, Purifier. Ooh. Man, if only we had 2 more resources. It's not worth playing this out to kill it to the Dark Heart. Not worth it at all. I think I'd like to keep both these, so I think I'm going to play this out because I can sack this to the Dark Heart. I'm not going to play the Neo out yet until I get value out of it. There's no point in losing it to Hero Fall. If he wants to discard it, I'm fine with that. I'd rather have him discard it than Hero Fall it and lose the rest of them. I think that's fine. Really need a shard up top here, though. Queen is kind of nice, yeah. Sweet. Rip. I mean, I guess he's going to have to sack a Vampire Child here, which is alright. And we do get to block it with the Slinger. Okay, there's a shard. Basically, we're hoping to run shards off the top of our deck. Oh my god. Oh, the RNG. Oh, RNGesus. And we've got the Decree of Banishing to eat the Dark Heart. And we get to block the Vampire Queen with this. Oh my god. No, oh my god. And we're going to play another blocker for the Flyer. Wow. Wow. We just, man, isn't it great when you just get it all? Isn't it just awesome when you get to be the one that just gets it all? Just gonna swing with the pal here. I'm gonna keep the Slinger back so I can eat this. Yeah, if I get waltzed here, that'd be kind of poopy. Massacre also would kind of hurt. We just now got to start transferring our troops into massive things too, and we're just gonna pump every turn. Ah, Cage is not bad. All the Novi luck. All of it. Wished for another shard there, but that's right. What are we transforming here? Rip. We're gonna keep this Brosi how it is. What are we gonna transform here? Probably just this thing. Novi, stay in my stream always. Never not be in my stream, Novi. Well, rest in peace, opponent. Oh my god. Rip. Rip. Man, we got all the Diamond Wild luck in our stream today. We got Sargate, we got Novi, like we're just never ever, we got Trax, we're never ever losing with Diamond Wild today. Let's go to Hot Champions Slayers. Rip. Corner's gonna be good here, Brosi's gonna be amazing. Rotting Chompknight's good. How's Frostlock First Blood? Probably decent, right? Frostlock's gotta be good. Righteous Waxshot, see you later, you're bad. Leprechaun Artist is still fine. Merry Caravan. Pathfinder can go to 3. Seeker's gonna be good. There's probably merit to cutting a couple Mightsingers here too, just because, like, we're not playing nearly as much troops now. I don't hate trimming like a Mightsinger and a Rift. It's probably fine. Hey, welcome back, Nick. Think not on what? On which thing did I do? What are we changing, Sargon? Do you think cut Merry? Oh, and Frostlock. Yeah, okay, I can see that. That's fine. So we can bring these two back in. Nice, congrats, Nick. Good job, man. Is this what we're doing then? I don't like 4 Neo versus this. I'm fine with cutting Neo against this, believe it or not. I know everyone's probably going to disagree with me, but I'm okay with cutting a Neo versus the Hero Fall deck. I always keep the 4 Leprechaun Artists because it's good enough on turn 2 to be fine. Okay, we're going to Smith. And also, Neo isn't a... we can't get Neo back with corners, so like I'm fine with that. I'm pretty like that. But I mean, you also play Ruby Wild. That's kind of a different cyber plan, right? Like, this hand's really, like, even though we have a Brosi, this hand's pretty medium minus. We're not getting off the ground running right away. We don't have a Diamond Shard, and like we're just gonna die to discard in this hand. Oh, it's an insane card. Chamois? 3. We only play 3. We'll take this hand. We at least have the ability to play on turn 2. Apply a little bit of pressure. Rip. There goes Palm. Oh, Neo, like, I mean, you have an aggressive card that draws you cards, right? Like, you should never should never not be playing that card if you're trying to be aggressive. I guess that statement's kind of inaccurate. But, like, if you're playing Wild and you're trying to be aggressive on Wild, even actually every strategy of Wild, if you're playing Wild, you should just be playing Neo. Like, and Neo's kind of the card that, like, allows Wild to be super playable in this format, just because, like, he refills you with everything. Right, like, you just get to be super aggressive with this card, just beat your opponent up, and then, like, if you're ramping, you just get value out of this card, and then, like, if you're being aggressive, you just get value, plus you beat your opponent up, so it's just... I'm shocked he took that. Neo is the way. Do you know the way? I am going to grab another shard here, just in case he rips his palm out of my hand. I love this card. This card's been fantastic to me. Maybe my RNG is just good, but this card has been amazing for me. I mean, it's bad right now, technically. Not really, because we get a palm next turn to it. And, like, this deck is, like, hardly splat. Like, it's literally splashing diamond for the Leprechauns. That's, like, it. There's no, like, really double diamond cards besides... I don't know. Ah, rip, there goes my palm. How dare you, opponent. See, I had a feeling that was coming. So I think it was fine to, I think it was fine to lead on the, or Fate Weave the shard to the top. Not seeing Wild here, though, is kind of bad. Like, we're literally seeing, like, all our diamond over deck. This is, like, one of the very few times that Mightsinger is actually going to be medium minus. But, like, even playing, like, or putting momentum on this card because it has Crush is actually just nuts. Well, we're just going to run this Neo out next turn, for sure. Draw a single card off it. Yeah, I think there's no reason not to run Neo out here. I mean, the odds of his last card being a Hero Fall is like, there's no way. I mean, even if he has a second Hero Fall, that's fine. Because, like, I'm super far ahead right now still. Basically, he has to answer this or I'm just going to crush him. There's a bride. Yeah, -1, -1. Yeah. I don't really want to play this Leprechaun Artist out into this bride. Not going to play this Leprechaun Artist out until I answer this bride. I don't think it's worth playing this out because if he just draws a shard, yep, here we go. He just takes my Leprechaun Artist. When, like, I could literally just wait a turn and Seeker this bride away. But yeah, I agree. I don't know why he burnt the Hero Fall and the Mightsinger when he should have been waiting for the Neo. Like, yeah, that was definitely a punt on his part. And you can't really afford to be making mistakes like that with the Blood deck, especially when you're, like, already behind. Shammy's pretty good here. Okay, so basically we're going to say have removal for Neo or die. Well, he gets to draw 2 cards. So we... Dark Heart's a thing. Okay, so if we draw a shard, we can literally just kill him. Right? No, we can't. So we're sacking the Eternal Seeker. Rosie's pretty good here. Yeah, so we're gonna play out Artist, Protector Neo. I was pretty close to pressing 4, wasn't I? Seeker Artist, okay. See if he takes this or not. I think he has to block here. Yeah. Pretty much hoping he doesn't go Bride, Shard, Hero Fall here. That's like his only way back into this. The Massacre actually be fine. We don't want to give him the Dark Heart back, so you have the Nightfall. We don't want to kill things, so you can have that, just bigger troop. We also have the answer to that. I mean, I guess we kill our Leprechaun Artists, but we just kill him if we draw a shard. Rip. Okay. I was gonna say, don't you get greedy at attack. Think it's just Artist hold up, or Godfather hold up Brosi? So I guess take a turn off here? I don't think there's much of a way he can come back into this. That's fine. I punted there. Super hard. I was supposed to play this first. I would have gave this enough momentum. Rip. That's fine. I don't think it's worth killing one of these just to get a coin yet. I think because we put a resource on top, it's fine. And I don't think we're at a point where we need to Brosi, because we're not obviously going to Brosi into killing him. Yeah, I don't really care about this cock, right? Like, I'm just going to... I think we're just going to bin Chompknight, Grasp here, because we can just clean this up with Seeker. Again, we're not at a point where we're Brosiing. Oh, I was hoping he was going to get greedy. Why would we Seeker last turn and call 2? That just kills our Leprechaun Artists too. I don't like that line. I'm disagreeing with you on that part there, Novi. Because like now we just get a Seeker. Why? Did the stream just go to poop or what? No, it's just fine. What are you talking about? Hey, what's going on, Tigerzord? Welcome, welcome. How are you? That's a dark heart. Okay, that's fine. Still dead on board. Oh, are we Brosiing? Risk giving him removal? We're gonna Brosi. Because we could just sack the Brosi and kill him here if he doesn't hit removal. And we hit a Neo? That's disgusting. Man, we just got like all the shards. Oh, we hit a bomb. GG. GG, opponent. All the Novi luck. All of it. Ah, yeah. Look at this. Look at this. What could it be? A drawn for 2. We're just going to kill him with a Seeker. That kills our things. What does this thing do? Quick. Target troop you choke is Gladiator 2. Then it battles target opposing troop. Well, right. Just gonna let him know that Novocaine is in my stream. No, it's mine now. It's all of mine. 14th. Nice. Nice. Well, we're wrapped up there, guys. Streamed for just about 3 hours today, so I'm going to call it good. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate it. Had a lot of fun. We climbed quite a bit today. Happy to be back doing this. Yeah, all the Novi luck. All the Novi luck is so good. But yeah, my name is Mrs. Magic, aka Garrett Cross. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Check out the YouTube video that will be posted up my channel today. Links down below if you missed the stream or you'd like to check out the stream. So we played both Ruby Diamond Ardent and Diamond Wild Momentum. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Coming up this week, Saturday, I will be streaming me playing in the 5 shards. If we don't have a team commentating, we may have a team commentating, and if so, I will be part of that. So look for that. There'll be an update going up tomorrow morning about it, on whether or not I'll be streaming the 5 shards myself playing, or if we have a Prismatic team commentating the 5 shards. That's the evening one, the one at 4 p.m. PSD, as well as Monday. Look for myself playing the Immortal Tournament. Myself playing the Immortal Tournament in the afternoon. I'll be streaming that, and then as well as myself and somebody else will be commentating. Most likely Vitalia will be commentating the 5 shards, or sorry, not the 5 shards, the Immortal event in the evening. So there'll be that going on the Prismatic official channel, as well as don't forget to support your Prismatic team in the Bash this weekend. There's a few of us playing, as well as any members playing in the Clash tomorrow. And good luck to any of you playing in the Bash, and good luck to any of you playing in the Clash. Once again, guys, have a good night. Thank you so much. I'm gonna throw somebody a host here.